So ready to transplant the leeks. And so the bed prep is the same that we do for onions. And so the beds have been tarped and they were raised before this crop. So they're already how we want them. So they were tarped. We will broad fork. And we broad fork because we're coming in with a dibbler that has, you know, 9-inch tines that are gonna go into the ground. So we wanna make sure that the soil is loose. We'll put our amendments and then we will use the rotary harrow to make the beds really firm and level and flat. So it's the regular bed things. For fertility, you know, I don't like to give specific recipes because it depends where you are, but as a general rule of thumbs, for onions, leeks and onions, all the Liliaceae family, you want to give a lot of nitrogen really fast. So 30-day nitrogen is really important. So we're putting a lot of chicken manure and we're mixing it with alfalfa meal, which is also high in fast-acting nitrogen. So that's the recipe, and boom, then we're going to be ready to transplant using the dibbler. Okay, so we're ready to put the leeks in the holes. So what we'll do here is there's some trimming to be done. So we take the whole thing here. I grab a bunch. Okay. And then what I want to do is trim the roots at about 1 inch, which is 2.5 centimeters. So I'll grab it and I'll just cut it. And then I'll also make sure that they're all the same size here at 10 inch, okay? So now we have leeks that have really 10 inch high and 1 inch roots. This is what we want. And then the action is simply to drop them into the holes like that. So at this point, you might be a little bit scared, thinking, you know, there's not a lot sticking out. You know, there's really just a bit more than 1 inch, but they'll make it. They'll make it well. The trick is to water them gently afterwards so that there's water in the bottom and so that the roots will be able to take up on that. And then 10 days later, we'll circle back here and we will cultivate just lightly around the holes for the weeds and to get a little bit of the soil inside the hole. And you know, as the crop grows and we tender it and we cultivate it a few times, and as the leeks grow, they'll occupy the whole space, and then you'll see that the success of this strategy.